just taking it easy. The Life Reimagined Show, as you guys know, if you've been watching, we help people who are always there for everybody else. The fixers, the doers, the strong ones. And today, this whole week, really, I've just been slowing down. For months, I was just going at a speed that was unmatchable and wasn't sustainable. And so this whole week, and maybe even next, and maybe the week after that, I don't know, maybe the next month, I have been writing. So it's not that I'm not doing anything, it's just that I'm really starting to realize my capacity. And I'm trying to, in this season, just do what I can. And so one of the things that I said I wanted to do is I wanted to get on every day and share what's going on in my life. Today was really hard emotionally. I've been exhausted. I've slept, partially because I stayed up all night. I stayed up writing, and then I had a situation occur today, and I wasn't able to really get any rest. And I didn't go to sleep until like mid afternoon, and so I slept the rest of the day. I'm sharing all that to say is just to give yourself grace. That's where I'm really at in this season. It's just giving myself grace, not beating myself up, just trying to accomplish, if it's just one thing. One of the things that I'm finding, I have this one friend, we've been friends for over 30 years. And one thing that I always loved, I was always like that little rabbit in the little book. And I was just going, 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 going. And she always said, you always kind of had this drive about you. And she's always been like the turtle. And sometimes you couldn't see that she was moving, but she's just been consistent. And that's one of the things that I'm learning this season. It's just being consistent. Like, what is it that you want to accomplish? And then coming up with a plan, like, how can I do that thing? And how can I do that thing, first of all, every day? And how can I be realistic about it? Like, how long would it actually take me to reach that goal? And so that's what I'm doing now. So if you don't know, one of the things that I'm working on is a book. That's one of the things. My other goal in this season is just to spend a little bit more family time, or I'm gonna say spend a lot more family time, just to be more aware, to reflect more on myself. So that's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm kind of rebuilding in this season, and it's really not kind of. I'm rebuilding in this season. For the last 15, almost 16 years now, just I don't know if I want to say celebrate it, but I lost my daughter 16 years ago. And so in the last 15 years, um, I would say 10 of those years, I detached myself. And so in this season, I'm really trying to be more aware of my decisions, be intentional. That's really the word that I'm looking for. Be more intentional about what I do, when I do it. But the book that I'm working on is more about me recognizing me being aware of how not just how I show up, but how I feel. Because for so many years, I lost my identity. I didn't know how I felt about things. Someone would ask me something and I would volunteer. Matter of fact, people never even had to ask me anything. I would just do it. And I did it because I didn't want anybody else to suffer like I had suffered. But at the same time, I didn't realize I was creating more stress in my own life. And so that's what this book is going to be about, is for people like myself who are constantly available for everybody else, never slowing down, always doing. This is a safe place just to rest. There's no expectations. I do a lot of random things, but those things really aren't just random. They're me trying to regain my life and my identity back. And I'm taking you guys on this journey because I know I'm not the only one. I know this because I've talked to several people, and most people have good hearts. Most people really do want to see other people do well, even though a lot of times society tells us those people don't exist. We know they exist because we're those people. So I just try to talk through what I'm going through. And for one of the things that I noticed is when I was going through depression, I thought I was the only one. And truth be told, I'm not. I had a podcast at one time and I would interview people. I would interview women who had gone through domestic violence. I would interview people who had multiple miscarriages, gone through divorce, gone through like the loss of a family member, spouse, people who are addicted to drugs. And the reason I mention this is because we never know what other people are going through. And all of those people, most of the time, they don't talk about it. Unless you're going to like a meeting or something, they're not talking about it. Nobody is saying, I've also gone through that. And nobody's, not that it should be normalized, but people should know they're not the only ones. So that's what this space is for, is to let you know that whatever you're going through, that you're not the only person that's going through it. Somebody else has been through it. But in addition to that, one of the things that I always did on my show was I would, the people that I would bring in, most of them now, they had gone through all that. I'm going to put quote unquote, well, I hate to put a quote unquote on hell, because when you're going through something that traumatic, it is hell to you. What I'm going through now is hell to me. What I've been through is hell to me. So when you're going through something like that, it's serious. And I think that's the problem, is sometimes society tries to rush it and say, oh, it's no big deal. It is a big deal because I'm going through it. I'm experiencing it. It's real. Do not minimize, marginalize my experiences. And that's one of the things that we try to do on this channel, is say, yes, it did happen. It happened to me, and I'm not crazy. I didn't imagine it, and it impacted my life. And so, I'm not a therapist. I'm not in the medical profession at all. I'm a woman. I'm a mother who've gone through some things in life. I made it through, and I'm sharing those things with you. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you would like, my videos are very interesting because it's me and my kids, or it's me taking a walk, and that's the videos now. I am working on a book, and once I get my book completed, my goal is, it's not just to sell you a book. I promise you it's not. I don't want anybody to go through the things that I've been through. And so I am sharing not just my personal experiences, but the experiences, that the things that I've noticed, the patterns I've noticed, and just hope, in the hopes that someone else will be able to come through that, and they'll be able to share their story, and they'll be able to help the next person. So that's what all of this is all about. Please like and subscribe. Please go back and watch some of the other videos as well. Again, I'm doing a lot of random things. My goal is to be able to share more of the big book coming up. I've been working diligently. Been working on that today, as well as trying to get a little sleep. So I will be back tomorrow. Please join me then. Until next time, go back and watch another video. I like to have fun. So talk to you soon. Thank you guys for tuning in, and see you hopefully tomorrow.